To make a bed, you're going to need a crafting bench, 3 pieces of wood. It doesn't have to be the same colour, it can be 3 different colours, and 3 wooden planks. It doesn't have to be the same wooden planks. And the recipe is 3 pieces of wool in your crafting bench above 3 pieces of plank. And there you have your bed. This will make one bed. And just to show you can do it in the middle like this with the planks underneath with different colours. And you can do it with the same colour wool and different planks underneath it. And you can make single beds like this by just popping it down, or 2 beds together, or even 3 beds together by just continuing your row along. And that's how you make a bed. To make a furnace, you're going to need 8 cobblestone and a crafting bench. And the recipe is you put the 8 pieces all around the edges in your crafting bench and leave the gap in the middle square empty, a bit like a chest. And then you get 1 furnace for this recipe. And you can stack them on top of each other by pressing Shift key on your keyboard, or you can just put them circular. You can even use them in the ground as a floor tile if you wanted to. So you make furnace. To make charcoal, you're going to need a furnace, you're going to need wood, it doesn't matter what type, and then you'll need a fuel source to burn the wood. Now you can use a wooden tool, and you put your piece of wood at the top and the fuel source at the bottom. That will give you 1 charcoal, so for every wooden piece you burn you always get 1 charcoal back. Now you can use that charcoal again to cook up your next 8 pieces of wood into charcoal. Now you can also use any wooden planks to burn your wood, but whatever you use you will just get 1 piece of charcoal for how many pieces of wood, so that will eventually give me 8 charcoal. I'll probably need to put more planks in if you're going to do it the plank method, and that's how you make charcoal. To make torches you're going to need sticks and either coal or charcoal. You don't need a crafting bench, you can craft it in your crafting square in your inventory, and you put the stick at the bottom and the coal or charcoal on the top, and this will give you 4 torches. If you want to do more, put more coal and more sticks. It doesn't matter in the crafting bench where you put it, as long as the fuel source is above the stick. It won't work if there's a gap in between. To make a bucket you're going to need a crafting bench and 3 iron ingots, and you can fill your bucket with water, lava or milk, but the recipe is the same for all the buckets. You put your 3 iron ingots in the crafting bench in the shape of a V. You can do it at the top line or at the bottom, and there you have your bucket. To make a compass you're going to need a crafting bench, 4 iron ingots and 1 piece of redstone. And the recipe is the redstone in the centre of the crafting bench, and then above and below that you put 1 ingot, and then across in the middle you put the other 2. And this recipe will give you 1 compass. To make a clock, you're going to need 4 gold ingots, a crafting bench and 1 redstone. And in the crafting bench you put your redstone in the centre square, and then above and below it you put 1 gold ingot, and then across in the middle you put the other 2. And this recipe will give you 1 clock. To make a golden apple, you're going to need a crafting bench, an apple and 8 gold ingots. And you put your apple in the middle square of your crafting bench, and then around the outside you put your 8 ingots, and this will give you 1 golden apple. Obviously you can do more at a time, but you will only get 1 for that recipe, so because I've used 4 apples and 4 lots of ingots around, I'll get 4 apples. And that is how you make a golden apple. To make an enchanting table, you're going to need a crafting bench, 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian pieces and 1 book. And you place your book at the top in the middle square of your crafting bench. Underneath that you place 1 obsidian, and then in the bottom row you put the 3 remaining obsidian blocks, and the 2 diamonds go either side of the 1 obsidian in the middle. And this recipe will give you 1 enchantment table. To make a portal, you're going to need flint and steel and obsidian. Now if you want to make it a traditional way, you'll need 10 pieces of obsidian, but you can get away with using 8 by not putting obsidian in the corners, and that's the method I'm going to be showing you now. And you'll also need enough space to put your portal in. Got a bat in our way. So you put 2 obsidian next to each other, then you leave a gap at the side, and you'll have to put a brick down because I'm in creative. I can just plonk it magically into the air. And then you need 3 either side, and then 2 in the middle again, so you've got a 3 by 2 hole in the middle of your obsidian, and then you click on it with your flint and steel and you get a portal. To make the portal the bucket method, you're going to need buckets, you're going to need water, I suggest an infinite spring would be good, and lava. And you can start off by getting your 2 bottom pieces of obsidian by pouring water over the lava, and then you can either mould your obsidian squares, which is what you're trying to do, by surrounding it in a brick and then just pouring the lava into them too. So you're making moulds basically, and then to obsidianize them you drop water over the top. And then you build it up like that, so your next one would be up here. You still need the same number of bricks that you would do if you had mined the obsidian. This is just a way to do it if you haven't got it. And as you go up, then eventually you'll be getting your portal. There is another way with the bucket method. I'm not very good at this at all. And that's just by I've seen people do this really quickly by just simply pouring water down. So you need a wall behind the piece that you're pouring it down to. So for instance, this is our next one we're going to make it. Oh yeah, and the other thing you need to do is make sure you've got enough space. So what you would do is you would pour your lava on top of it, and then very quickly you would put the water on top. And people do this so fast, it's just incredible. So yeah, as I say, you still need to go up as many as you did with the... Oh, we didn't go up high enough on that one. So let's go up one more. There we go. And then you put water on the top. Like I say, you still need to go up your 3 and then come across the 1, and you need to come across that 1. But if you haven't got a diamond pick and you want to go to the nether, this is the way to do it. So we make a mould on this one. Pour the lava in, put the water on the top. Put the torch up so you can see. Okay, we need the lava to go. We need more room to go up. Obviously you'll have to build a scaffold to do this. So this is the last 2 you need to make. And like I say, if you're doing it the quick bucket method, good luck with that. I'd be too scared, I think, to do that if I wasn't in creative, because I'm not that skilled a player to do it, I'm afraid. I think if you practice enough you could probably get away with it. I, however, would probably burn. Now, to ignite your portal, you will need a flint and steel. There you go, you just take all the, I suggest if you do that, you put your finger there. I can't remember what I was saying now, and I've done this so many times, I'm not stopping again. This is about my 16th take of this, so we're not doing it again. We're staying as it is. And then you need to ignite it with a flint and steel. And there you have it. At last. That was really quick for you. That took me a very, very long time. That's how you make portals. Good luck.